What up? That's right. When you hear them dogs barking, I mean the pound is in the building. I'm Bobby G along with the homie Big Mike from the Man Cave, and this is GameTime216, a Cleveland sports show. Football is back. We got our first one in. The Guardians are still terrible, but hey, they even got something to celebrate. And we're going to talk about it all. Plus, later on, we're going to be joined by a special guest. Y'all know him as Uncle Scott, Scott Cobe, our fantasy expert. And we're going to talk some fantasy football. Give you some do's and don'ts, who to look out for, when to take who. Scott knows all of that. So, but before we get in anything, do us the biggest favor. Click, man. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new. And, of course, share. Let everybody know what you're watching on Mondays and Wednesdays at 2:16. First off, how you doing, bro, man? How's your weekend?
It just progressively got worse after Saturday. So,
What up, Jesus? Shedeur, what are you doing? Yeah, that was a question, man. It wasn't all that, though, man. I mean, it's preseason. First live fire against somebody that's not his own teammates. Said Deshaun Watson gets a C. Shedeur also gets a C. Yeah, I don't know if I would say C to C. D-Dub plays slightly better. I mean, not a whole lot, slightly.
he had the ones.
You said he had the one.
He had the ones.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
I like that key word there, though. You said slightly better, but somehow it's the end all be all.
Yeah, so we were gonna get into all of that because I take issue with that as well. Everybody, it's the one he played with the one. That man, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about all of it. First, let me get this out of the way. I said it. The Guardians, yes, they're terrible, but they do have something to celebrate. Shout out to the Guardians for winning the 10,000th game in franchise history. That can't be overlooked. As sad as the outside world thinks our sports history is, Cleveland actually has a very proud and extensive sports history. Part of that belongs to our baseball team. They are the third team in the American League to hit the 10,000 win plateau. I think the ninth team overall. But joining the Yankees and the Red Sox. So shout out to the Guardians for that. Other than that, it's still a wash on this year. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody, you might as well just bring the little guys, the young guys up and play them. I told Fatty, I think Voorhees from Guards Cast is now right in line too, saying the same thing.
Yeah, like it's a wash. And all these young dudes I keep hearing, just bring them up. I'm in Jay-Z mode. These youngs and things I hear about, bring them out.
Yeah, you'll bring them out. Pant rails in your mouth.
Jeff said Michael Coates Jr. looked good. Unfortunately, he got injured, and he was the best backup corner out there. Big facts. He played a hell of a game.
He ain't crazy bad. I don't know what it was.
Right. But, yeah, he did. He looked like he was trying to earn a job. But it was preseason game number 1. Deshaun Watson started. You know what? We're gonna take this to the big board real quick. Might as well. Made it for a reason. Bang. So yeah, Deshaun Watson started the game. Like I said, man, he played decent. It was 11-15, but 26. A couple of rushes. He had the one fumble. Got 6 drives in before he played the entire first half. Got a chance to see that 2-minute drill that Coach Monken wanted to see. Yeah. Uh, nothing to be gained there. Dylan Sampson being Dylan Sampson, man. Um, Out of the first team offense, KC Conception proved he could play football. Um, Denzel Boston, he looked well out there. Everybody who wanted to look well. You know, hate or love Watson, whatever it is. I mean, if you if you if you're hoping for at least average quarterback play from the Browns this season, he showed you he could get you that. Junkins, he had a solid two, 3 carries. The starting offensive line just got to get some time in. Just got to get some chemistry in. They look like we got something to build on there. I think Spencer Fano, he played the entire first half too as well. He's pretty much out there watching, which was a good thing. Judy even looked, Judy looked decent. We got 10 points out of him. Hey, what are your thoughts on? We'll start with the first half, just the first half and what you saw.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Judy did for his quarterback. That's what he wanted, right? Forward. He caught balls. You know, Sampson gave D Dub his biggest yardage gain of the whole half. Ran that ball down the field. I mean, we need to use him more. He definitely needs to be used more. And KC definitely showed how he's a Swiss Army knife,
Yeah.
like a young Debo Samuels type, and probably better. To be honest, he'll probably end up being better. Um, I mean, Watson
Hit my Percy Harvin hit my mind, hit my head.
all right, Percy. I like Percy too. I think you gotta. Percy's a high mark because of what he was able to do.
Yeah, Sid Haslam's need to go. What they do? They're actually making the right decisions now. Get him out of here now.
I don't. If we're gonna walk down that path, I don't know where the right decision is. I mean, the way the stadium's about to looks right. That's right. I mean, we all. I know there's a whole bunch of people looking at like Todd Monken is one and done type thing now. Like that's about to be the done deal. I don't know if that's right. Yeah. This whole charade has been insane to me now.
What's the charade?
The charade of, hey, we're having a QB competition. This was not a competition.
How's it not a competition though?
Because Sanders was the leader until a half of football. Now all of a sudden he's nothing. Now all of a sudden he's not even going to get a chance in the next preseason game with the ones. Not even going to get a shot at this.
Who said that?
He's pretty much sold up and done. Who said what? That he's not going to play with the ones? Todd Monken said it. He said, depending on how they look at joint practice, there might not be no ones out there
in the game. But in the we all know
that's what we want to see. We don't want to see a practice. We want to see the game.
That's what the people want to see. But we all know the real highlight of the week is the joint practice. Like that's literally more important than the game.
Ain't nobody fucking watching the joint practice.
I don't know. Keep in mind you're playing against vanilla level defense and guys who won't make the team. So Deshaun did look okay. Not everybody out there. They're sprinkle starters. Because I want to talk about that on the defensive side for us as well.
It was depth. The Bears had depth at least at defense. They actually had some guys that looked like they were good through it all.
I'm just talking about the first half, though, for right now. Like
we had that. Look, they had guys out there.
Yeah, they had guys out there. I thought. Let me go ahead and. I just from the guys who started the game, I saw what I wanted to see, and I got a lot of what I expected. Dylan still needs to be better rushing the ball. We know he's got hands, and we know if you get him the ball on the outside, he's gonna make some plays. Harold Fannin, he is what we think he is. KC looks like he's going to be who we're hoping he can be. Same with Denzel. Junkins looks like he's fully recovered. And like I said, the O-line, excuse me, the O-line got to get some cohesion, got to get some, chemistry. But it's definitely looking better than last season. And by last season, I mean the guys who were supposed to start, not what ended up happening through the season. Um, and Deshaun looked like he could give us an average QB play. And for the last 3 seasons, one of the main things we've been like, if we can get average QB play with our defense, that's a decent season. And we ain't be for no championship. Just give us average QB with the defense we have. Just give us average QB play, and we're a playoff team.
Come on, man. Deshaun gives us average QB play every damn practice in preseason. Then he goes out there and shits the bed, and we got to go through this whole thing. I don't want to see that. And to me, Deshaun didn't take no crazy lead in this situation, even after Saturday. To me, it's still close, and I'm like, well, if it's close, to me, the hand goes to Sanders. That's it. Hmm? That's the end of it, because there shouldn't be we're going to revisit the guy that tore his Achilles twice and injured his shoulder, and in the 3 years, whatever he's been here, has done absolutely jack shit for us.
Well, go ahead, flip that on. It was the second half. Shedeur played third quarter, a little bit into the fourth. Made some nice throws. Showed that he's improved on some things from last year. Accepted check downs when applicable, but that right there, batted passes. We had like 3 or 4 batted passes down, plus the pick. Obviously took a shot. He's known for throwing the ball downfield, but right here, this ain't the one. Taking the check down right here. Yep, just let me get rid of the ball and make a couple yards. That is something he wouldn't do all the time last season. If he can just incorporate that into his game, realize sometimes take the easy money, man. Take the dollars, man. You ain't got to try for the 50s and 100s all the time.
You got to when you're in this kind of competition where you're behind the eight ball the entire time. You got to make noise, and if you don't make noise, guess what? You don't get nothing. I understand why he goes for it now, because damn, dude, it just makes no sense to me.
What was that?
Numbers and everything through training camp, through it all, he fucking has looked better besides this game, and now all of a sudden it's flip flopped. As far as I'm concerned, throw the ball 90 yards down the field every time, because unless you make big plays, it ain't going to matter anyways.
From what I've heard and seen from everybody, I wouldn't take it like that. I would say it's been even. I don't think either one had an advantage.
Advantage when?
The entire way.
So turnovers are okay now, right? Deshaun Watson had multiple double-digit turnovers is what he had going on. So I don't know how there was no advantage there.
But they all had turnovers. They all had turnovers. Shedeur had turnovers.
They had turnovers, but again, who had more turnovers? I thought that was a big crybaby moment for everybody last year when Shedeur had 10. Interceptions. But then we got Deshaun Watson throwing interceptions at practice. And you know what? He had a great half of football. The best guy we've ever seen.
Yeah, but see, you're mixing and matching. You're comparing this year to last year. You're comparing practice to an actual game. Of course, people go, you can't turn the ball over in a real game.
All right. Wow.
And it starts in practice. Stop here, boys. What is your man? Watson has looked terrible in camp up until last week.
100%.
Nobody's looked great. That's what I'm talking. There was no clear advantage. That's all I say. I didn't say it was bad or good. I said there was no clear advantage.
It should go to Sanders.
Why?
The moves that were made and how things went. Yes. And you got to see what you're doing. You know, if you have a shit season, what you're doing, you're drafting a quarterback. We're not even going to see what we got on the team. We're just going to go right and drafting a quarterback. That's the problem here. Same old Browns. Nothing's gonna change. Ty Monken will be fired. We'll find a coach that'll come in and be able to pick his quarterback.
Why is Ty Monken getting fired though?
Because this will be the perfect opportunity to have a coach come in and be able to pick his quarterback.
Which is Ty Monken.
No, it ain't Ty Monken because he obviously can't see what quarterbacks do and want to do trash things. I've done been lied to 3 times now in 2 weeks by this man, and it's insane to me.
Shedeur has been the most consistent one out of the 2 players. Okay, that's in practice. Well, now you got actual game film against people you don't know.
So practice doesn't matter.
See, did I say that? I said
I don't know.
Now
you just said that practice don't matter.
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just said, okay, well now you have actual game film against different teams, because see, and that's either way you go. This is what people are going to do. People who are pro Shedeur are going to cut this game. Yep, he's been the best one so far. And people who either are pro Deshaun or really don't care, such like they're going to look at the whole thing where we are up until today. Like, because we have a preseason game in the books, I can't now just say, well, up until Friday at midnight, Shedeur had to. Well, we played the game Saturday and we have film.
And Deshaun didn't blow my door away, so he didn't go that
blow
far
my door
ahead.
away. But did he play better? Yes.
Oh, great. And so he got this much.
But
on him.
But it shouldn't be a bet. Like, why is it not okay to say that? That's my point. People act like it's
okay to say that.
But people are acting like it's a crime.
But Bobby, where you're losing it at is where we were just told how the number ones aren't going to play in this preseason game coming up. That's where people are starting to lose it now. Because that's where the problem lies.
Yeah, because if they understand the NFL and how it's worked since these things are really big, there's no stop. You see, and you're sliding into them.
Come on, man.
Have the joint practices not become more important since the
I'm not saying they haven't, but you're not. But you're not. You're not gonna say you're gonna be equal and then not be equal. That's the problem here.
It's not equal, so but it's not equal it's not equal in his favor. Out of the 3 practices, he's getting 2.
He should get all the ones at the joint practice in, because he got all the ones at this preseason game, right? That would be equal.
He who?
Would it not?
You like
Shedeur should get all the ones. Shedeur should get all the ones at the joint practice, since Watson got all the ones at this preseason game then. Would that not be equal then?
It would if this week wasn't more important.
More important.
Like let's say yes. Let's say the joint practice was in week 3. This would be a normal week. It's not a normal week. And that's what people are failing to realize. It's the most important. The joint practice, whatever week the joint practice, that's the most important week for every team in the league. That's what they're not understanding.
No, they're understanding it. They're just knowing that it's already done.
Release the buy later.
It's already sold up.
So if Dylan Gabriel looked really good, I would want him to start. The front office wants to see $400 million on the field. So Watson is coming back to round showcasing for the entire NFL. Sanders will get us to 8 wins minimum. Okay. But boy, even Saturday, Watson didn't look better than Shedeur. Now see that? Come on, bro. Mike is a Shedeur fan. He'll tell you Watson looked better.
Watson looked a little better. But again, I also know that he was playing with the ones.
And okay, then the issue I have with that.
I love this one.
Is if Shedeur Sanders is who you think he is, he's playing against lesser competition. Doesn't matter who's on his team. He's the best player on the field, right?
You're the Cleveland.
No, but Shedeur Sanders is the best player on the field.
Listen, our depth compared to other people's second and third stringers are actually fourth and fifth stringers on their team. So we don't have that comparable of, just second string, it should be do. No, we
But I'm
got
not
fourth
talking
and
about
fifth guys out
everybody.
there.
I'm talking about him. If he is what you think he is, that means he's the best player on the field.
Okay, so if I have an 8th grader running out there with varsity, you're telling me that Shedeur should still be able to connect with that 8th grader running with varsity players?
What? No, we say
That's what I'm trying to explain.
These are all professional football players.
I understand.
If he's
there
the
are
best,
levels to it.
okay. If he's the best player on the field, he shouldn't be getting passes batted down. That has nothing to do with
Look,
the
the
level.
passes batted down. Everybody needs to get the hell over that shit.
But what do you mean? But that's
Get a couple passes batted down. Okay, it happened. I understand that. I understand he had some passes batted down. But again, he's rolling with the 4th and 5th string out here.
okay. But he's the best player on the field. Shouldn't get passes batted down.
Can Shedeur throw the ball and catch it too, or does he have to have an 8th grader running out there against varsity?
Well, it has to not get batted down for him to go catch it.
All right. So the 2 passes that got batted down, exclude them.
4.
Let's go ahead and go to the other shit. No,
4.
It wasn't 4. It was not 4. It was not 4.
1, right there.
Yeah, that's it. There's one more.
That was not it.
There's 2. There's
that
2
was not
passes.
It. There are 4 passes get knocked down and an interception.
Yeah. Like I said, hey, I'm ready to chalk the season up. 11-6. We're gonna flip that, take 3 wins away, and we're gonna go 3-14 and draft Arch Manning because that's what the Haslam's want, and we're gonna be a sideshow for the NFL again next year.
So should I?
Good times.
Cal, hold your fantasy questions to about 3. That's what we're gonna have our man Scott Cobe coming in. He's got you on the fantasy advice. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start that so I remember to come back to that question.
You might as well just
Shedeur
start
had the best throws
of
all 3 QBs last season. It's 2026, man. And Roberto saying you should keep Kenneth Walker. I mean, not bad.
Josh Allen, quarterback. Quarterback Josh Allen.
Well, yeah, unless I doubt he's asking for it if he's in a defensive.
How do you not keep Josh Allen?
I mean, running backs are more important fantasy wise, so I can see why that'd be the answer.
Josh Allen is a running back in fantasy. Plus, he throws the ball. I don't know. Maybe my mind must be lost now. I must be losing it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't claim I'm not a fantasy master. Don't ask me.
I got a quarterback that runs 30-yard touchdowns, and I don't know.
I mean, it also depends on how your league scores, though, right? So, a lot going on.
Even if it's PPR, Kenneth Walker doesn't catch the ball out of the backfield like that.
Yeah, but he's in KC now, so Andy Reid uses backs out of the backfield.
If they can catch the ball. That's the whole point. They're gonna be like,
Isaiah Pacheco.
Who? What do you mean he can catch the ball?
Kenneth Walker can catch the ball. He was the receiving back.
I don't know, man. I think I need to lose my mind somewhere because I feel like the rest of the world's losing theirs.
Seattle they didn't throw passes to the back. They hit JS. They're not that offense ain't like that.
So then, who saw Kenneth Walker catch the ball out of the backfield if they don't throw passes out the backfield?
It's not like zero, dude. You know that's.
I'm not saying it's zero. I'm just saying he's not a guy to do that. He's a guy, a downhill runner. He's not a dude that goes out there like Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, he's not a pure receiving back, but he can catch the ball.
If they wanted a guy that catch the ball out of the backfield, as I said, they just got rid of him. I don't think they're going to use Walker like that. They got a guy behind him that they'll use like that.
I mean, look, he's averaging 30 catches, 27, 29, 46, 31 catches in his career, in his 4 seasons. He's got over 1,000 receiving yards in his career.
Well, that does nothing for fantasy football.
What I'm saying, like it's like he doesn't. He ain't like and that was different because Chubb we had which Kareem at the same time. But even still, it's not like
that guy catches balls out the back.
Or it's not like Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry just he don't catch the ball. If it's a play out of the backfield, Derrick Henry's not on the field.
Yes, Pit Boy, that is exactly what's happening.
What do you say? So we're giving Watson a job after a half.
Are we giving
I'm
Watson a
not.
job after a half?
I'm maintaining exactly what I said.
Yeah, you're not.
After this week.
Todd Monken is. Todd Monken's giving him the job. It's already done. So. I don't even care to see the joint practice. It's done. Unless Sanders goes out there and throws 3 fucking touchdowns and no interceptions, and Watson looks like Dylan Gabriel, it's fucking over with already.
What up, Jet? Yeah, no, he's gonna have to perform. I mean, definitely better than he did Saturday.
Well, yeah, I get that, but he's gotta have to blow these dudes' doors off because it's
exactly, Jet. Yep, Mike's over it.
You're right. I am over it because I had blinders put on and I believed something that didn't come to fruition with this team, and now I'm gonna have to sit here and fucking watch it all go to disastrous and everybody come back and say, well, you said this. Well, yeah, I said if they started Sanders, it would have been that. But now it's 3-14, and I got no answers for you guys. This is it. I hope they trade Sanders. I hope to God they trade Sanders now.
No,
just get him out of here.
Not you, too.
No, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Because if this is how it's going to go, I don't want to see Sanders 8 games in. We did the 8 games thing last year. That was last year's shit. We don't need to do that again. Because that is meaningless to me. We're not going to give this dude a real shot. It's meaningless to me then. Because we're gonna be drafting a quarterback. What's the point of fucking seeing him 8 games? There's no point in it then.
Like, hey, he's got a week. It's like training day. You got today and today only to show me who and what you're made of.
Yeah. Obviously, that's how it is with Watson. Watson, let's see what you do today. Good half of football, you're starter. That's it. Everything you've done.
I don't know why people just can't.
3-4 weeks develop. Means nothing. It blows my mind away.
I agree, Jeffrey. I don't know why people just can't let the kid develop.
Because he's not going to... Listen, I need you people to start waking up to the fact of we're drafting a quarterback if we're a shit show. So there is no developing Sanders. If we draft a quarterback in the first round, guess what that quarterback's going to do? Play football. He's not going to... There is no developing the kid no more. But why is everybody stuck on this developing shit? Developing him is letting him play the game, not, hey, sorry, kid, we're going to draft a first round quarterback.
Since watching the WNBA is way funny. No, it depends on who you ask, Jet. Like, me, I don't care about the end result. I was just looking for certain things in the game. Some people were actually looking for us to win the game. So, so it just depends on who you ask and what they wanted to see.
Are you, Jeffrey, do not compare Deshaun Watson to Favre and Rodgers, dude.
Loves it, man.
Sitting and developing behind Hall of Famers is way different than sitting and thinking you're developing behind a guy that's not going to play football past this season here in Cleveland and going to have another first-round draft pick that comes in and plays. That's what you just said is 100 times different than what happens here in Cleveland. We don't develop quarterbacks here. We draft them, and then we're like, oh, we spent too much money on this one, so he's going to play even though he's shit, and then we're not going to ever use any of these guys.
I was saying something better, but see, the problem with that, Jeffrey, the problem with that option is this kid's name is Sanders, and his father is Deion. Yes, it is.
It's not the whole problem, though, Bobby. You know it. You know what's going to happen.
With this individual player, yes, it is. If his even let his name still be Sanders, if his father wasn't Deion, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It would be okay to let him develop. It would be okay to let him sit. But Bobby, because it's not.
You're not getting the develop part of this, I guess. Letting someone develop means you don't draft a quarterback in the first round and then let that kid get leapfrogged. Because what's the point of putting your efforts into developing a quarterback if he's never going to truly see the damn field?
because
Why waste your time on that?
There are projects, and sometimes they actually do see the field.
They're not going to. Sanders will never see the field. If they go out there and they get the first quarterback off the board, Arch Manning seeing the field before Sanders ever sees it again.
No, I'm not speaking on like you're absolutely right in what you just said. But I mean, like, let's say from the beginning. I'm going back to when we drafted this kid.
Oh,
like,
100%.
You can't.
I get that.
There are some people you just can't. He's never going to be allowed to sit or develop, or because there's always going to be noise around him. Certain players, and that's just what it is. Like same thing. And the same thing. I'll use your the same thing's going to happen with Arch, regardless of where he plays, whether it's Cleveland or somewhere else. A team is going to want to sit him, and it's just going to be noise until he plays.
Listen, that was a bad name. Julian Sand. We draft Julian Sand in the first round, first pick, whatever. A guy that has no media, no bullshit, no nothing, whatever the hell it is. None of it.
Also a bad example.
I know you don't like him.
No, it's a bad example here.
Okay. Here,
Ohio State.
We draft Joe Schmo. I'm going to just
name Dante Moore. Dante
you're gonna have
Moore.
Something to say
you know how Cleveland.
I don't want to see the Cleveland uniform.
No, but I'm saying you know how Ohioans are about Buckeyes. So Julian Sand might as well be
Joe Schmo from Northeastern State, whatever. Some kid that doesn't have no media crazy, no parents that played football, they're fucking factory workers, whatever the hell you want to do. The most basic person ever, except for the kid can play the game.
Right.
We draft him in the first round. He is going to play before Sanders sees the field again. There is no more developing this kid. I get where you're at. We should have developed him. We should have been cool with it. 100%. That time passed once we started him. Once he got out on the field, that was the end of we're going to sit him and develop him time. Because we don't have a quarterback in our minds or most fans' minds that we can say, hey, we'll let him play and put Sanders behind him and let him develop because we're not going to draft a quarterback in 27. We are 1,000% going to draft a quarterback in 27. That's going to happen.
Unless
Sanders, the whole shebang is gone. Say it was a different veteran here besides Watson, who's done jack shit. If we would have released him and got rid of him, like a lot of people wanted it, and all that shit, and brought in a different veteran, brought in Kirk Cousins, whoever, then the talk is different then. It's the bad taste Watson has left in all our heads and mouths because of what he hasn't done and what he did do to this whole thing. That's the issue here. If it was a real development project, then great, but it's not when you're starting a guy that's done nothing. Hasn't played football in a year and a half, but we're over here thinking he could be Superman or some crazy dumb shit. And then trying to convince others or ourselves that, you know what, we're going to develop Sanders. And then when the 27 draft comes, we're like, we're going to draft a quarterback and we're going to start him because guess what? That's what's going to happen.
If you believe we'll be in that range, which I personally don't, but we'll see.
There's 7 quarterbacks. We're going to be in a range of a quarterback. They'll be dumb and draft Lenore Sellers or some stupid shit, and we'll look like trash again.
Please, not that dude.
I don't want him. I don't want Dante Moore. I don't want half these damn dudes. But they're going to do it, or they will trade assets to get to the pick to get Arch Manning.
But you're conceding that basically Shedeur isn't going to show he's the future.
I'm saying they're not giving him the shot to do that no more. It's over with. After that first half of preseason, it's pretty much like Uncle Scott said earlier, in the tea leaves that Watson's starting this season and it's done. Bringing Sanders out halfway through the season after we're fucking 0-7 or some shit isn't going to matter now.
Yeah. So your issue is it was a mistake to put him in last season.
No. We put him in. The mistake is now to sit here and play this game that we shouldn't play him again. He should start It should have been bam. We're starting this dude. We're not playing this game. Competition's great. Cool. Compete. Problem is, if the competition was actually going to be a real competition, then it'd be great. Not this. Oh, 1.5 of football changed the entire fucking set of this shit. That makes no sense to me.
But that's the talking heads.
That's Todd Monken's mouth. I don't know why we keep going anywhere else. Todd Monken stated this shit. He already stated it.
He stated Deshaun Watson starting week 1.
He stated Deshaun Watson has a lead. And he can play and do all this other fucking shit.
Yeah, but he stated Deshaun Watson starting week 1.
Oh no, those exact words didn't come out of his mouth.
So it's still a competition. So your boy still had again.
Well,
he's got one week to get it done.
In their right mind believes it is. You're the only person that believes this is a competition still.
Yeah, because
no other Cleveland fan believes that.
If everybody can believe, Deshaun Watson, he just played good for 1 week and took the lead and became the magical starter, then how can you not believe Shedeur can't do the same thing if he is who you think he is? He can't have a great week this week and then follow that up with a great performance on Saturday and win the job? That's impossible.
Obviously. What do you mean have a great performance Saturday? What's the point of playing Saturday?
Because that's
if he's going to be the starter, you don't need to play Saturday, right?
That's his job. If it's necessary.
If the ones aren't going to play Saturday and he's going to be a one, why would he play?
No, you're saying he's not going to be. I'm saying you're saying it's impossible for him to have a great week with joint practice and have a great Saturday, and Tom Mungan's like, wow, the kid's actually got it. We're going with him. So you're saying that's impossible.
Nah, it is impossible because the tie is going to go to Watson, and that's where it's going to be.
So I didn't say a tie. I say he just shined. He just clearly shines. Has the best week of his life this week.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to have to do. Have the best week of football of his entire life to overcome this crap. Yes, that's what Jimmy Haslam probably wanted the whole time as Archman. Yes.
Yeah, Jimmy Haslam wants a Manning in the organization somewhere. He's been trying to get Peyton Manning to be the GM forever. But enough of the depressing stuff before we get Scott in here, man. The one thing everybody can agree on is this dude's really good at football. It looks like.
Well, I'll like to watch him in 29. Well, then we'll know.
I'm watching him now, man. He's showing me something we haven't seen in Cleveland in the last 4, 5, 6, 7. Man had a 30-yard punt return.
He's gonna have a lot of those.
We have a capable return man. That made me smile. That might have man. I could just replay that the entire game.
Hey, you might as well because that's all you're gonna get this season. Is that just 30-yard punt returns?
Hey, I'll be happy with it. And I you know what?
I'll be like that guy. We're the Cleveland Browns. Punts. Punts. That's what we're going to be doing, huh?
Shout out to the entire special teams unit. Our special teams unit looked much improved versus what it's looked like the last few years. God damn, man. To see guys actually not give up a touchdown. That was great. But Casey, yeah, he looked good, man. The drops that everybody was concerned about, didn't see signs of that. Ran solid routes, caught the ball. His plays in the end around game. Of course, he had the touchdown on the end around. His ability to get loose from the first tackler. Some much needed with our receivers. He's got a little bit of that Harold Fannin in him. Just know it's taking more than one dude to bring Fannin down. Kid can play. Like I said, he was one of my, probably my second receiver because I had McCall Lennon. He was my number one. KC was my number two. Most likely to come to the Browns. You were a Denzel guy. He looked good too. Even though I think he only had the one catch, but he looked good. KC in the receiver mover, man. Oh, did Mike freeze up? All right, still there. Mike.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Yo.
So your thoughts, Casey, in the receiver room?
I mean, that's great. I mean, well, again, like I said, in 28, 29, we'll see him actually work with a quarterback.
We're off the quarterbacks now, man.
I'll tell you right now, the quarterback's the only conversation Cleveland needs to have. We don't need to worry about Noah or nothing else. What's the point of having all this? Didn't we do this before?
Yeah, but
everybody else is afraid the quarterback sucks, and now we're going to sit here and watch nothing happen and waste people's talents. Yes, KC is a hell of a talent. Do I start to feel like he's going to end up being wasted a couple years of his football career? Yeah, probably going to be a waste.
Yeah, but you're also one of those guys. Is why not build the roster, then get the QB? This will be part of that. So you can't dismiss it now.
We're just not going to play the QB. We're not going to let the QB develop. There's no developing QBs in Cleveland. You guys keep saying developing. How do you develop a guy? And look, Casey was great. Denzel was great. Fano, I loved Fano. Look, these guys showed out. Andrew Berry showed out. His whole draft classes are starting to show out. People need to shut up about him. Everybody can go bite some salt. Go do whatever you got to do, whatever it is, man. Andrew Berry's the dude. Since DePodesta left, I keep drilling into my cousin's head. Like, look at what he's doing. Look at these players he's bringing in. All this stuff he's done. I mean, they all look good. I mean, I'm glad we're going to see punt returns that are going to be worth watching because, again, we're going to probably have a ton of them. So hopefully we can, get some returns and he can get some yardage and we don't have to watch us punt from the 20-yard line of our own.
All right. Got our guest here. Say our favorite uncle, friend of the show, fantasy football guru, Scott Cobe. What up, Scott?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
What up?
Chilling, debating good old Cleveland Browns football as usual. The lack of a quarterback and other things. That's the talking heads, man. The talking heads be riling Mike up, and then I got
the talking heads didn't rile me up. It came out of Monken's mouth. That they straight quote out his mouth. It didn't have to say Deshaun would start. Uncle Scott said it.
I hate to say it. Everything out of Monken's mouth has been pro Deshaun. Everything. Yeah. You just got to read the tea leaves. He says he's going to rotate Deshaun and Shedeur with the ones during practice, and then he pulls Shedeur out and puts Deshaun in 2 days in a row. And
that was last Saturday.
And then he raves about him in the preseason. Yeah. And then he says, I'll have a decision right almost immediately after the second preseason game. So if you read the tea leaves, it's very clear to me that he thinks he's going with Deshaun. He thinks he can fix him. Don't know if he can or not, but as I said in the chat, new guys that come into new situations, what's the first thing they do? I can fix that guy. I can do it. I'm the guy to do it. I'm going to do it. And it's unfortunate, but I mean, Shedeur deserves every opportunity to start and make a name for himself in the league, and can't do it.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Like I said, I'm still open. It's still a competition, but I'm ready for it. As a matter of fact, I started prepping Mike for this back in March. He didn't believe me.
Oh yeah, because I heard the word competition.
No, before there was even anything.
They should have left that shit the hell out of it.
I told everybody, don't be surprised when Deshaun Watson gets it. And you said there's no. A lot of people said there was no way. So I tried to prep y'all.
Because we all believe there was a culture change, and obviously there isn't. Everybody's an idiot. Everybody we bring in here is a fucking idiot, man. I don't know.
When you go with a guy like Shedeur, or you go with a young guy, you're basically saying we're gonna go with the young movement. We're gonna go with the new movement, and we're gonna take the veterans out. And that's why I thought Jerry Jeudy would be gone, because the Andrew Berry and the new regime said we're gonna go with younger guys.
Now Judy, he was he only had 1 year on his deal, so
yeah. So, but again, you can't. Once you pull Deshaun this year, you can't go back to him. So you got to make sure you're making the right decision, because if you sit Shedeur, I don't know how he's going to take it. I really don't. So
I know how the Shedeur is going to take it. So that ain't gonna matter. Yeah. He ain't got to say a word.
It's right. Every Cleveland Browns fan. it's not Shedeur.
It ain't every Cleveland Browns fan.
Everybody rather see Dylan Gabriel than Deshaun Watson. I mean, I'd rather see that. At least I know they're actually trying something. Not, hey, we're going to go back to something that, like this whole, what have you done for me lately? Well, he has done nothing for me lately. Shedeur actually won games. What did Deshaun do for me lately? Nothing.
He played a clean preseason.
And here's the problem with Deshaun being.
Hey, he fumbled the ball, so it wasn't clean.
With Deshaun being the one in practice,
it was clean.
If they go with Shedeur at some point during the season, what kind of chemistry does he have with Concepcion? What kind of chemistry does he have with Boston? What kind of chemistry does he have with these guys? He's not going to build one. And that's the problem. Shedeur's not able to build one because Deshaun's getting all the reps with the ones in practice. And so far, and the joint practices, and in the first preseason game.
Yeah.
So if Deshaun never got hurt again, which we know Deshaun never gets hurt during the season. Just never gets hurt during the season.
See, what they also weren't telling people, though, is that in a lot of those situations, Casey and Boston were also working with the twos.
Yeah.
But they're not saying that.
They won't.
Like he's not getting any chance with anybody. If I remember, Fano started out working with the twos. He was auto with the ones. But they're not saying it's they're making Shedeur working with the twos sound like a shit deal.
The other thing that came to my mind when I was listening to Monken praise Watson is he building him up to possibly trade him and go with Shedeur? We don't know. Is he saying, "Oh, Deshaun looks great," and then all of a sudden in a week he's traded to name your bad team? He's traded to Atlanta. He's traded to Atlanta. He's traded to name your bad team.
If that happened,
he's traded there.
If that happened,
I would love it.
And I'm not talking to my Browns fans. I'm talking to my pure followed Shedeur from Jackson fan. I don't want to hear nothing. If that happened, don't speak ever.
Right.
But I doubt it. But if it did,
wouldn't that be something? He just pulls the rug out from out.
Deshaun Watson gets traded.
It would be hilarious. But Scott, we got you here. It's our fantasy football preview. You are my go-to guy for fantasy. I listen to this man over all the talking heads. Why? Because he puts his money where his mouth is. He cashes the checks from fantasy leagues. So if I need some advice, right here.
My bank account is low right now, so I need I need to build it up again.
All right. Got a question earlier before we get into some other stuff. The question was asked, who should I keep? Josh Allen, A.J. Brown, or Kenneth Walker?
This year it's Kenneth Walker, I think.
Yeah.
I just think that Kenneth Walker's going to have a great season rushing, and the running back position is very thin this year after round 4. So if you can get a bell cow like Kenneth Walker, like a Judkins, like Barkley, you got to keep him. A.J. Brown, you could redraft again. Josh Allen, okay, he's the greatest quarterback on the planet right now, but there's also Drake May, there's also Lamar Jackson, there's also in fantasy, not real football, fantasy.
Right.
There's guys you can get. The quarterback position is so deep this year. You can get a Dak Prescott and be happy with the production you get. So I would keep Walker. I would keep Walker.
All right, cool.
And I'm a Patriots fan, so I love AJ Brown tremendously.
So is Josh Allen QB1 fantasy wise?
Yes, without question. He'll get you 40 to 60 yards on the ground. He'll get you a touchdown on the ground. He'll throw for 260 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's going to score 25 points floor wise a game for you this year. So, yeah, he's number one with a bullet.
All right, for sure. All right. I don't know. You got any questions, Mike?
What do you think of Jonathan Taylor? With all the questions and not knowing who the quarterback's really going to be, or if Daniel Jones is going to show back up and be the guy we saw last year, do you think Jonathan can repeat, or is it going to be a setback?
It's going to be a setback. He's not going to repeat, number one. Number two, trading Michael Pittman, even though people say, oh, it was Pittman, where is their receiving going? Tyler Warren and
Alec Pierce.
We don't know if Alec Pierce is going to be ready for game one. Nobody knows. So then the receivers could be Josh Downs and Ashton Doolin. So if I'm a defense, I'm stacking the box against Jonathan Taylor. Make Daniel Jones beat me. Make the receivers beat me. So I actually think Jonathan Taylor is gonna be a back in my hot take. Everybody's high on him. I'm not. I was last year. This year I'm not. This year I'm out on him. So,
all right, got another one for you from our favorite Niners fan. So, where does Brock Purdy stack up fantasy wise?
He's a back end top 12 quarterback for me. They're going to pass a lot. Christian McCaffrey, this tightness in his body someplace, it gives me the creeps on him. I'm out on him. He carried so much of the weight last year. Again, when he has 400 touches in the season, the following year, his track record has shown he's been injured and out for a portion of the season. He had it again last year. He's hurt right now. He's got tightness in his calf and his whatever it is. Purdy's going to have to throw a lot. So he's a back end top 12 for me. He's like number 9. I think my own personal rankings, I'm at 9. So,
okay.
But I'm worried about the substation injury factors.
Right.
That substation next to the practice facilities don't great things for them at all.
You said the running back position is thin this year, but who are some of those lower level guys you could kind of put together in a two-man backfield?
Judkins is one. I think Judkins has had a great camp. Number one thing is healthy. He's healthy. DeAndre Swift. Everybody does not like drafting him. They say, oh, I'm going to take him. I can't. He's the top 24 running back for me, and he has been every year. Scatterbo's another one. Harbaugh's going to ride this guy. Jackson Dart is already went to the blue tent. First preseason game, he's in the blue tent already. Scatterbo's going to get ridden tremendously. Other guys would be like Etienne in New Orleans. He's going to be okay. That offense is tailor-made for him. Kamara talk, he's going to get some stuff, but he's not going to get a lot. So those are the 4 or 5 guys I would look at in terms of RB2s. And David Montgomery, too. I love David Montgomery. He's gonna score 10 touchdowns. He's going to run the ball tremendously. And if anybody saw C.J. Stroud at the end of last year, he's not a good quarterback. Sorry, Ohio State people. He just didn't. He's just not a great quarterback. He's regressed to the wrong way ever since his rookie year, and that's a problem. So, those 5 guys I would look at.
All right. What about receivers? I guess we could throw tight ends in there as well. Who are some aside from the obvious? Who are some guys to keep an eye on, or who are some of the guys you can get with value picks in like your mid rounds?
I'm in love with Sam Laporta this year in Detroit. He was the number 1 tight end 2 or 3 years ago. He's back. He's healthy. He's going to play a role. Drew Petzing came in from Arizona, and what did he do in Arizona? Threw to the tight end as much as he could. Sam Laporta is going to have an outstanding year for Detroit. him and Amon Ra are going to be the two guys in the receiving core. They're going to have an outstanding year. Luther Burden, he's injured now. We'll have to see on that if he's healthy. Ben Johnson came out the other day and said he wants to be the highest scoring offense in NFL history. If that's the case, Caleb Williams is going to be throwing the ball a ton, an absolute ton. Malik Neighbors, I would have said 2 weeks ago if he had me on the show, can't anymore. He's in the second. He's going second round, so he's out. Tight end wise, I think you're looking at DeFannon, Laporta, even Pitts. I would take a shot on if he had to because of the coach and the system that's down there. Stefanski, you guys know what does he do? Throws to the tight end. So Pitts is going to have a really good year. His quarterback, I have a question on, but other than that, his tight ends, he's fine. Right. Those would be some guys that I like. Jameson Williams, don't draft him. Christian Watson's another guy. Absolutely love him this year. If you can get Christian Watson in the 4th, 5th, or 6th round, do it. He's going to have a monstrous year. No Dobbs, no Wicks. They're both gone. Kraft is coming back, but Christian Watson is the guy for Jordan Love. So those guys, I would take a shot at.
Really? You don't like Jameson Williams? Huh?
Yeah.
If you look at Jameson Williams' career with Laporta on the field, he gets 5 targets a game, if that. That's a problem.
Also, it's not a him problem. It's more of there's too much other.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. If you look at
footballs go around.
If you looked at last year, until Dan Campbell took the play calling over, Jameson Williams was wide receiver like 50. Wow. And when he took the play calling over, he made it a point to get Jameson Williams going. So I think Jason Williams is a great best ball guy. He's going to take shots deep. Goff is going to him. But if you're asking me if he'd be a wide receiver 3 or 4, not on my team. There's much other guys I would want to go with. Even Mike Evans, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be the alpha. Even the offensive coordinator came out and said, that's the guy we want to be the alpha, Mike Evans. But he can't stay healthy. So.
Okay. Here's one. I know I expect to, I think Mike expects it to. We expect the Buccaneers to kind of slide back.
Yeah. We all do.
Where does that place like a guy like Ibuka?
Ibuka's been going in the 2nd round of drafts. I've watched drafts. I've done drafts. He's been going 2nd round. He's hurt right now. He's got a toe injury. Turf toe. We all know what turf toe does to guys. Yeah. It's not a great injury. Just like a high ankle sprain. Oh, there's a Ibuka now.
There is. Healthy as hell.
So I don't like him in the 2nd round. It's too rich for my blood. Would never take him in the 2nd round. He's a 4th rounder for me. Only because Chris Godwin's going in the 9th round in drafts.
Wow.
He's 2 years removed from all his injury stuff.
Right.
Chris Godwin could have a huge year this year, and Baker has a big chip on his shoulder because of the contract stuff. And I buy into that a little bit. So I think Baker's going to make the safe, easy passes. And who's that to? Chris Godwin. That's what you're looking at. I think it's Godwin and Ibuka. But 2nd round Ibuka, forget it. Everybody's high on him. I have no idea why. I don't know why. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it at that.
How do you feel about DJ Moore now that he's gone to the Bills? He's got Josh Allen. I mean, DJ looked pretty good with Caleb, but do you think this will now his stock will rise even more now that he's with Big Arm Josh?
I do, because his head coach was his offensive coordinator when he got drafted, Joe Brady in Carolina. And I think Joe Brady knows how to use him. And I think if you watched him in the first game, what did DJ Moore do? A lot of crossers. 5 yards up and then cross the field. I think DJ Moore is going to get those type of passes, and I think he's going to be in open space, and DJ Moore in open space is as good as any receiver in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
So,
did he play with Cam?
He did play with Cam. Yeah.
Got like the last
so
year
to
of
me, go ahead. Yes. Yes, yeah. So to me, what's going to happen is Khalil Shakir is going to take a step back.
Okay.
Kincaid's going to take a little bit of a step back, and I think DJ Moore is going to. If you remember Stephon Diggs in Buffalo, it's not going to be to that point, but it's going to be a step lower than that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't mind drafting DJ Moore. Again, it's another receiver, fourth, fifth round. Fourth, fifth round is gold for receivers this year.
Okay.
Gold.
So you think it could be like 1,100 yards, 6, 7 touchdowns?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
All right. I got one in for you. Greg Dulcich, is he a guy I should keep my eyes on? He looked good last year after taking the job in Miami.
Yeah, Miami's got no receivers. Malik Washington is the best receiver. They got Malik Washington, Tutu Atwell, and they got a guy from Dallas, and his name escapes me right now. So their receiving core is garbage.
Okay.
I think what's going to happen is Miami's going to go Devin Achan and Greg Dulcich as the safe outlets for Malik Willis.
Okay.
So I think Dulcich could catch 60 balls, 700, 800 yards, and like 4 or 5 touchdowns. He'll be the red zone target for sure in the pass game.
All
So
right.
I think Dulcich is the number one guy in Miami, and it might not be close.
Okay. Some new places, new places. What's good outlook from Mike Evans in San Francisco?
If he stays healthy, he's the alpha. The offensive coordinator said he's the alpha receiver. The guy said he's a Hall of Fame receiver. So I think he could have a great year, but he wasn't healthy last year, and he's already dealing with the thigh issue this year. So we don't know what we're going to get from him, but there's nobody else in that passing game other than Debo Samuel and Strilling that gives me any hope on anybody from San Francisco. So I would say he's a wide receiver 3 flex for anybody.
What
Okay.
about what about Diggs going to his new digs in Washington? How do you feel about that?
So I've read a lot on him. Everybody's raving about him. Looks great. Second year off his ACL in Houston. First year was in New England. I think he takes the pressure off McLaurin. I think he's going to be Jaden Daniels' short target, right over the middle, and I think he could have a really good year for Stephon Diggs at this point in his career. So I'm looking at 60 to 70 catches, 900 to 1,050 yards, and 5 or 6 touchdowns for him, and that's great. That's great for him at this point.
All right. Everybody's favorite. Is he elite? Is he not? Justin Herbert.
He's a step down from the elite. The offensive line's got to stay healthy. They say they're going to use 3 backs. Mike McDaniel's lying through his teeth. He's going to use Amarian Hampton a ton. He does have the weapons in the pass game, though he has. And tight ends he has.
Hmm.
And Hampton can catch the ball out of the backfield. So I think he's going to start ascending, but I think he's a step below the second tier, which in my rankings is Lamar, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts. He's right below that, but he's
Okay.
on the come.
All right. All right. Let's see what else we got. Um, Defenses for those that care about defense. Let's talk about top 5 defenses.
Rams are 1, obviously.
Okay.
Not in this order. Rams,
Okay.
Vikings
Mm.
with Flores is number 2. Patriots got Christian Gonzalez and got speed at linebacker. They're 3. Um, top 5. Holy moly! I think the Browns could be in there someplace too, right around 5 to 6 or 7.
What about
Um, about who?
Philly?
Yeah, but I think they're going to take a step back. I think they lost a lot in the last 2 years. I don't think they're as explosive a defense as they used to be.
Okay.
But I do think that Saquon runs the ball a lot, then the defense is not going to have to be on the field
Right.
as much because they'll just take running time off the clock. Um, boy, Seattle. Seattle's still got a good defense.
Okay.
So
No Broncos.
I'm out on the Broncos this year for some reason. I just I like the acquisition of Jalen Waddle.
Mm-mm.
Bo Nix still has to prove to me that he can do it.
I just meant
Consistent.
just defense.
I'd say they're 6. I'd say they're in it with Cleveland as a defense. I just think they're going to get exposed this year because their run defense is not as good, and I think teams are going to be able to run on them. I think if they pass on them, no chance. If they run on them, better chance than not. And I think that's why the Chiefs got Kenneth Walker. One, because their running game was terrible, and two, because they look in their division and say, we got the Chargers, we got the Broncos. If we can run on them, we'll beat them. So that's why.
Okay. To the pleasure of one of our friends, AP. Shout out to Allen. Cowboys signed Von Miller. How good can the defense be?
Better than last year. Not a top 10. Not a
Okay.
top 10 yet.
Okay.
Caleb Downs needs to prove to me that he can do it
Right.
at the NFL level. That's number one. Everybody raves about him. I like him too. Von Miller, he might be past his prime. I mean,
I thought too.
it's
But
got to
then I
be.
looked it up. He had 9 sacks last year.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he's not.
I was amazed.
But
yeah,
I thought Von Miller only. See, I didn't realize he played as many games as he did last year.
yeah, played
But
every
I'm like,
game.
the guy
He only
that-
started 3 though. So he was a rotational
How-
guy.
He's what, 38, 37?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he that old? Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is teams will have a tough time running against Dallas. I think if you have success, it's in the pass game. Because
Okay.
Quinn Williams and Kenny Clark in the inside will take away anybody's run game.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to throw against them. And I think teams will be able to throw against them because their secondary, other than Downs, is not great. So
All right. I think anything else? Got anything else, Mike?
Ah,
Let me try. Let me see if I can get a Brown specific. What Brown has the best fantasy outlook?
I think it's two of them. I think it's Judkins
Okay.
and Concepcion. I think Concepcion will rise up draft boards now. Based on what he did, he ran 5 routes in the game. He caught 4 passes. Okay, that's number one. Or got targeted 4 times. Number 2, he had that rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
This is Jaden Reed-esque, but to a higher level. A Debo Samuel-esque to a higher level. I think Casey Concepcion is going to be the centerpiece of the passing game. I really do. And if Deshaun's the quarterback, who did Deshaun look for the most in that preseason game? Concepcion.
Me.
So as a wide receiver 4 or 5, I don't mind taking him at all. I think he's going to have a really good year. If he stays healthy and he plays all 17 games, he's going to have a really good year. And that's something that in a dynasty league, get him. If you haven't drafted yet, draft him and
Right.
just play him. Just keep playing him. You know, rookies have ups and downs.
Yeah.
But if Concepcion can stay healthy and Deshaun is the quarterback or Shedeur is the quarterback, Monken came out and said today, we're hoping to get Concepcion as many touches as he can handle in games. That's what he said today. That leads me, and I listen to coaches a lot, what they say. So that leads me to believe he's going to have a huge year. So
For sure. And who is your number 1 pick right now? You're drafting. You got to pick
this-
one.
I have a home league that I have the number 1 pick, and it's Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
It's
Over
Jameer Gibbs.
Bijan.
He can. It's close, but it's Gibbs only because if you look at their schedule, it's the weakest in the league, just like the Patriots had last year. And I think Jameer Gibbs can take the ball to the end zone from the 1-yard line, the 10-yard line, wherever it is on the field, and they're just going to feed him the ball. There's no David Montgomery. Isaiah Pacheco's in back of him. He's hurt right now. He might not be ready for week 1. It's Gibbs in the backfield all day long. With Bijan has Brian Robinson, and then Kyle Pitts and Drake London that throw to. So I think it's Jameer Gibbs. I hate having the number one pick. It's just, I just hate having it.
Okay,
So
at least that gives me another one. Then.
it's,
What is let's say what's the standard league size? 14, 12, 14?
10, 12.
12 teams. 12 teams.
12, okay.
Yep.
12-team league. What is the
Yep.
ideal draft spot?
To me, it's 6
Mm-hmm.
because
Right in the middle.
yep, because the top. I'm an Amon Ra guy, so at 6, that's where he's going. But the top 5 in some particular order are Jameer Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Jamar Chase, and either Puka or JSN.
Okay.
Those 5. That's usually the 5 that go right off the board first. Top 3 are Gibbs, Bijan, and Chase in some order. They're definite locks in the top 3.
And when you look at it, you want to be in the middle anyways, because if you're at the beginning of the draft, you've got picks and time to wait until you can go back to back. You're in the middle, you know you're drafted in a decent spot every single time.
Yeah. And the other thing is, at 1, you're going to watch all this talent go off the board, and then they come back in the second round. It's all going to be gone. So you're left with, you basically have to reach for guys at 1 and 12 when you don't want to.
Right.
Because if they're not going to get back to you. So if you're at 6, if you take an Amon Ra first, and then you can watch, and if a Kenneth Walker comes back to you in the second round, or a CD Lamb who's been fallen, or if you want Pickens, you take Pickens in the second round, you do that. And then you're in the middle of the draft, as Mike said. You're not falling asleep after you make the first pick, because you make the first pick, it's like a half hour before you get the second
You
pick.
go walk around and do something.
Yeah. I'm going to grab a sandwich. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to do something.
Pretty much.
And then you come back and it's not even your pick yet.
I just did a draft and I had the 10th pick, and it's almost the same. And I caught myself reaching on some things, and I also caught myself cleaning up the running back. Though I made sure my running backs are stacked in a sense.
You have to this year, because the thing about wide receiver 2s last year is they didn't pan out. So if you didn't take a wide receiver until the 3rd round, you were behind the 8 ball. This year, if you wait till the 3rd round and take a receiver, you're fine, because you got to Zay Flowers. Yeah, you got a Flowers, you got a Devonta Smith, you got a, you can get a Christian Watson someplace in there. Right. You can get these guys where at running back, once you pass Judkins and Scatterbo and Montgomery, forget it. Just forget it. You're not going to have a good running back. So as Mike just pointed out, take running backs. 2 of your first 3 picks might have to be running backs this year, because you can find receivers. So
is for you his Lamb dropping because of his drop issues. He had the most in the league last year.
That's one. And number 2, George Pickens has been killing it in practices, joint practices. So Pickens is tailor-made for that offense. And if you remember last year when Lamb came back, Pickens still outperformed Lamb. So the days of Lamb being a dominant receiver in that Cowboy offense are gone. So I think Pickens is going to have a huge year this year. And it's his franchise year tag, so he's motivated to have a huge year, so he gets the bag. So I think Lamb is not a safe pick this year like Justin Jefferson with Kyler. I don't like him at all with Kyler. Because Kyler just doesn't support receivers. That's the whole thing. He doesn't support receivers.
Is he a QB1?
Kyler?
Yeah.
Nah. It's a backup QB.
He is on their chart, but yeah, not in our hearts.
Not in our hearts, no. He might love in Minnesota, but yeah. I mean, he's not. He's 15th, right? I rank him 15th right now in my rankings. So I love Kyler. I hope he does well, but I don't see it.
Who's you see? You got him 15th. Who's 14th?
Goff is Purdy is 11. Goff is 12. I don't have the rankings next to me. I just knew Kyler off the top of my head because I just did a draft. I just did a draft. Stafford's 14 for me.
All right.
That's who it is. because they're better defensively with Garrett now. They have Kyron and Corum in the backfield.
Yeah.
They're not going to have to throw the ball as much this year as they did last year because the defense is going to hold teams to 14 points or less. You don't have to throw the ball. Puka's not number 4 for me this year. I don't think Puka's going to have a great year. Devontae's going to regress from touchdowns. Amon Ra's my fourth overall pick. Amon Ra's my number 2 receiver this year. I think he's kind of a huge year.
All right. Yeah. Almost time to get out of here. You gonna hang around to then, Scott?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
This is Mike's favorite part of the show.
82-0. The 80.
Yeah. Got one more coming in.
Nah, hell.
JJ McCarthy might get traded to the Eagles. Something to keep your eyes on. I don't know if they're upset with Jalen Hurts or what it is.
Why on earth would you trade for J.J. McCarthy?
I don't know.
I don't think they trade for him. I think they're going to get their backup quarterback. What's his name? What's the Eagles' backup quarterback?
Who is it now? I don't even know.
McKee? Tanner McKee? Is that what his name is?
Oh, yeah, Tanner McKee. Yeah.
They might be going to get him because they might like him to be in Minnesota better.
The Eagles aren't sour on Hurts, but they're not sour on him so bad that they go get McCarthy and say, okay, JJ, you're our quarterback. You're not going to do that.
Not 3 weeks.
They're going to get anybody.
All their chances of anything if they did that.
3 weeks before the season.
There's a reason why Kyler beat out JJ. There's a reason why the Vikings have Kyler right now. It's because they don't like McCarthy. They're not sold on him at all. And Kevin O'Connell, another coach that's lying through his teeth, says JJ is going to be the future of our team. No, he's not. No, he's not.
A lot of that lying going around.
He's gone. I know. Mike Vrabel does it up here with the Patriots. Sometimes. I mean, it's like, come on. So.
Well, I mean, he doesn't lie to the Patriots or to the fans more than he does Miss Vrabel. So that's
What?
Well, that's true. That's true. I would agree with that.
I mean,
he's only a friend. We just ran into each other at the resort.
Yeah, just a friend.
Yeah, she just happens
we're
to have a
55
kid
miles
named
away from the coach, and we're 55 miles away from the meeting. I only ran into her. I was driving around one day, and there she was. I just said hi.
Really clear my head. Went to a random city, and there she is.
Yeah, there she was. I didn't know.
All right, let's get to it, man. 82-0. Can we do it? No, we did lose a game.
Yeah,
we lost a shit spins. But no, we won our last one. We won our last 2, I think. Yeah, but we have not gone 82-0 in a while. Close. I think what we hit 70, 77?
78.
78?
78, yeah.
Yeah, because I was off by a game on my guess. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Good spins.
I spend an hour on this thing when I'm with my wife when she goes to appointments.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting on my phone. I'm spending an hour on it. My wife's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm playing 82-0.
82-0.
All right. We got the Bulls in the 2000s.
No, is it 2020?
Is it 2020s?
Yep, it's 2020.
Yes,
All right.
20s, yeah.
We keeping or we spinning?
No, you got a team or something. Air or get out of there.
You call it? We'll let Scott call it. He's the guess. What are we doing?
Yeah, I get it.
Team
Yeah, get out of it. Yeah, I agree with Mike. Get out of it.
We're going for Jordan? Or are we just going team? 2020, that's now. So.
I don't know. We could go for Jordan.
All right. 80s or 90s? Oh, you.
Yeah.
Bob Love.
Bob
All
Love.
right, Bob Love's the man.
Or
Hey,
Gilmore.
we had him. He went 82-0 with Bob Love. He was
He
on the
did.
team.
I don't Love or Gilmore. I don't know.
No,
I'm
no.
seeing that.
We don't seal up the center position necessarily.
You're correct. It was a click away from the 80s. That's some bullshit. Why does it feel like we're getting Minnesota a lot lately?
Well, now we might have to seal up.
Oh no, we Kevin Love 21. We can't put him at the small forward.
Yeah.
We got Jimmy.
I forgot Jimmy Butler played for the T-Wolves. That's right.
Yeah. Remember he called out Cat and Wiggins?
Oh, yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Soft.
Soft.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Enzo Amore.
Jimmy Butler or Cat?
You might have to go with Cat.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, go with you. Yeah.
Put him at the small.
All right.
God.
That's terrible.
Holy jeez.
That is terrible.
Now you're spinning the team. It don't matter.
Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there.
That highest scoring is 13 points. That was crazy.
Oh, no.
Well, this is
David Thompson.
David Thompson. God, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, not an 82-0 team, but
Hell no, it ain't.
Indiana.
Hallie. Damn, Hallie's way down there.
Malcolm Brogdon.
I mean, it's a bonus. What?
The bonus.
We gotta save out for the chance we get Wilt.
Yeah, well, I guess take Hallie.
Halliburton.
I mean, he's damn near double
Brogdon.
They
Wilt's the only one that can save this team right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him.
Kareem.
Kareem. Yeah. Moses Malone.
No, that's sacrifice.
And it's Cliff Robinson.
Cliff Robinson.
54 wins.
We go 61. 61
63.
wins.
63.
Mike got
54.
God.
But we got the win.
Blake
That's
Griffin's
important.
Blake Griffin's the best player on Maurice's team. I don't know those other guys. Bob Boozer?
About the great
Bob
Bob Boozer. Right.
He's got a lot of double A's over there, like Allen Anderson, Alvin Adams.
We definitely got to run that back, man.
Yeah, you got to try to get something. That's what the Cavs are going to be this year, 54 wins.
Is that? Oh, that's not Shaq. Dwight.
That's Dwight.
Howard.
And you can put him at the power forward, too.
Yeah. Yep.
God, imagine him and Wilt. That'd be insane.
There it is.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there it is. Michael Jordan.
All right, Orlando Woodridge.
Young Duncan on there by Jordan, too.
Oh, God.
Bob Boozer.
Bob Boozer. There he is.
On, man.
Oh,
you got to pick the team. You got to go get.
Yeah, this is the 60s.
Spin the team. This is where Wilt comes in.
Kareem.
No,
no,
it's
Kareem
not
wasn't.
Oh, it's too early for Kareem.
Oh, that's bogus.
Dude, got to do a double spin on this.
I'm thinking like
Double spin in the air.
Yeah, double spin. Yeah.
God dang it, dude.
Big dog.
Yeah, I got the big dog, Glenn Robinson.
Yeah, Glenn Robinson. Yeah.
All right.
All right, we need two fantastic spins.
Where's Steph Curry? Need Steph Curry here.
Hell, we
Not
Sacramento,
on this
man.
Chris Webbs.
Freaking Sacramento.
Them two would switch positions.
Magic.
Webb would be
Sharner.
Oh my
my
God.
Oh,
David
David
Wesley.
Yeah.
oh God.
Raymond Felton. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
We, we probably
Davis.
hit
Davis.
wins because of MJ and Dwight.
Fucking David Wesley. I was so terrible. What a terrible
58.
finish.
58 wins.
64. Oh, 68.
68. Holy.
Oh, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan helps, and Dwight Howard are the two guys
Yeah,
that helped out.
that's damn.
All right.
Like a Bob McAdoo over there, though. Hell yeah. No
Was that
doubt.
Jason's brother that played us?
Dwayne Tatum.
You don't know basketball too well.
We gotta get in the 70s.
Yeah. All right. I can get Wilt right off the rip.
OKC.
KD.
Oh, this is a Ray Allen. KD's there, but he's
His
great.
rookie,
He's there, yeah.
rookie KD.
No, Gary Payton, no.
Oh yeah, what was he? 23. Become more points.
He had them assists locked in.
Yeah. Why not?
The glove.
Philly in the 70s.
Oh,
Oh,
we got Billy
that could've been
Cunningham.
good,
Bill.
too.
George
Jay.
McGinnis.
Billy Cunningham. 4.
Again, what the heck?
Jesus, you
Yeah.
got some team or
You got to
something.
come off of this team. Yeah, you got to.
Got to get Detlef Schrempf.
Houston.
There you go, Akeem Olajuwon. I'll take
Hakeem.
that.
Yeah, Hakeem.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
No, Sacramento, bro.
Got to get the
Otis
bird.
Bird.
No.
Danny Ainge.
I'm not gonna hate Sacramento.
See, Mitch,
Mitch Rich.
Rich.
Yeah.
Hell
Rich
yeah. I like
Rich, yeah.
this. Oh, God.
Joe Dumars.
No,
Kelly
Adrian
Trippier.
Peterson.
Yeah. McAguire was.
Yeah. Yeah, Kelly. This is
Yeah,
not 70.
Kelly.
It's probably not 70, though. Yeah, you're right.
56
Well, I don't know.
probably.
68, they got last one.
Oh, close. We got 2 minutes to
66.
hit 70.
Look at Austin Carr was over there.
Come on, spin gods. Give us a good one.
AI.
Barkley.
Charles.
Charles Barkley. Yep, Charles.
3 or 4.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Ooh.
Oh, LeBron, Kobe.
LeBron or Kobe.
I mean, you gotta go with the LB. Put him at the point.
Yeah, you got to go with LeBron. Yeah.
LeBron at the 1. Oh.
Alvin Hayes, though. That's a nice
Hey,
pick.
there you go.
Put him at
Yep,
power
yep,
forward.
there you go.
This might be a nice one.
Of course. Clippers in 20.
Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard
At the 2.
at the dudes. Now we only need one good set. Do we got both our picks?
Yeah.
Wilt, this is could be Wilt.
Oh, it's gonna be. I spin for the era.
Oh no, we already used
Oh,
them.
we used them.
Oh, damn. Who the fuck
We
is
used
Wilt?
both spins?
I thought I had him.
Al
I
had
didn't. No,
We used both
didn't
spins?
I don't remember spinning on it. We didn't spin on this one.
I don't think so, no.
No, I didn't spin.
Maybe on the last one you can't use.
Oh, that's fucking bogus.
That is holy
Oh.
shit.
Oh, that's
Al
bogus.
Well, we had 82-0 going.
Wow.
Oh. It's still like 72 or
It's
73
definitely
wins.
69.
69.
Holy shit.
Come on, man. That was bogus.
Ah,
That definitely was.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, we just because we got Barkley off the rip,
Yeah.
and then
yeah, you didn't spin. Every
No,
no,
we
play
didn't
you
spend
used,
at
then you got
all.
elbow games. No, nope.
we didn't lose. It was an unsatisfactory team, but we didn't lose any, so the streak is still going. Um, Hey, appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Before we get out of here, make sure you check in with the rest of our family of content creators. Check in with Fatty and the Crew Network 216. Head over there and sub. Of course, you got me on Thursday nights, Friday nights, Audible, Casey, my boy Casey Moore, and April the Jets girl. And check out Big Mike. Big Mike, Scully, Jay, the Man Cave, LLC. Head over to that YouTube and subscribe as well. What y'all got going for the rest of the week, bro?
Tomorrow we're going to do the AFC West. Since Thursday didn't happen because of situations, we're just going to do the AFC West tomorrow, then continue on with probably the NFC North on Thursday.
Yeah, for sure. Got that. And Uncle Scott, man, appreciate you for joining us, hanging out with us, breaking down some fantasy
Anytime.
football for us.
Anytime.
Hey, what you got before we get out of here, man?
Me and Alan AP are doing a football preview tonight. I'm not sure what he has in mind, but we're doing a football preview tonight around 7 Eastern. Then baseball show Wednesday, and
For sure.
Rec Room Sports Thursday afternoon, and Fall Start Thursday night, and then lock it in this weekend. So busy
Absolutely.
week.
Yep, for all my betters, definitely check out Lock It In. Get your parlay.
Yep.
They'll tighten you up with some parlays and picks. As a matter of fact, before we get out of here, man, give me 3 futures for the season.
A lot of it's going to be college football because that's what I've been looking at the most. Well, first of all, Ravens under their win total. That's
Ooh.
number one.
What's the win total?
I think it's 11.5, I think. So
Okay.
that's under the win total. Gonna go Michigan under 8.5 wins for
Ooh.
them.
lot of
the
Ohio
last
people like
one-
hearing that.
Yeah. And Iowa State under 5.5 wins. They're gonna be really bad this year. So they're in the Big 12, so they're gonna be under.
All right, there you go. Browns, I think their win total is 6.5, over or under.
I'm gonna say over. I think they get 7 or 8 this year. I just think that they have a comfortable schedule. It's not tough. It's not easy. It's right in the middle. I think they get over.
All right.
I think they find a way to get to 8 wins this year.
All right.
So
Heard it here. And last one. How, because you're the baseball guy, how trash are the Guardians, man? What are we doing? What are they doing?
is Tanner Bibee still on the team? By the way,
He pitched
Yeah,
last
he's
week
there.
yesterday.
that's all you need to know. For a team that was in first place and had everything going for the first half of the year to fall apart like this as quick as they have, it's just mind blowing as to what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's a mandate from the front office that they were. I don't know what's going. It's just strange. Like the Red Sox, my team, they were awful for the first 80 games, and all of a sudden they ripped off all those wins in a row. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
I mean, the Guardians should be winning that division with the talent they have on the field. They should be winning that division.
Yeah.
Jose Ramirez's injury was tough on them. I think it was
Absolutely.
tougher than I think anybody even could quantify. So yeah, I agree with you guys. Bring up the young guys, get a look at them, see what they can do. Release Tanner, get rid of Tanner Bobby. I'm with you. Release him. Just get rid of him.
He's so trash.
What are we holding on to? What are we holding on to him for? And I don't think they ever should have traded Shane Bieber. To be honest with you, I think they should have kept him because I think he could make a difference.
Yeah.
So.
He worked in Cleveland. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no question.
It is what it is, man. But appreciate you hanging out with us. Appreciate everybody for tapping
Welcome.
in and chat. Shout out to everybody who hit the chat. And of course, before you get out of here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Of course, hit the thumbs up and drop some comments and share. Let everybody know what you're doing. on Mondays and Wednesdays at 216. And remember, yeah, our favorite Niners fan, Peace Jet. Hey, when you hear them dogs barking, it means the pound is in the building. For myself, Big Mike, and Uncle Scott. Catch y'all Wednesday, where we'll be talking about previewing our next preseason game. Yeah, to the dismay of Mike. Peace.